Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. So we are at another milestone in this series. Magus Leonardo's is with us. This character went all the way down the Secular tree and the Engine Seer tree, two trees we don't have yet. The Secular tree is the troop-oriented tree. So the first ability lets you target a troop with the servo skull, giving it bonus damage, crit chance, and movement. I see myself never using this. This ability, in a weird way, is maybe like the most overpowered ability in the game, even though it's only a third rank ability. The reason for that is that if you get a bunch of troops down and they have ranged attacks, for one cognition point you can do an astronomical amount of damage to an enemy. It does take a lot of setup and it's a little bit finicky, but this is incredibly strong if you really work at it. We got this thing, which is kind of like the blessing from the Tech Auxilium tree, only it's for troops instead of for the tech priests. This lets you use your cognitive canisters more frequently. We'll talk about that when I hopefully get the top tier one. I've noticed some missions had no rewards, and I think it's because I had a level 2 cognitive canister reward on a mission and the game wouldn't give me the top tier one until I got that one, so I'm hoping I can find the top tier cognitive canister at some point before we do the final boss. And then the top ability is absolutely insane. What this allows you to do is call in a troop unit instantly anywhere on the map. And there's 3 things that are each individually insane about this, and the fact that all 3 of them happen in the same skill just boggles my mind. So first of all, it lets you get in a troop during your turn instead of during that between round phase, letting it be instantly usable, which is very strong. Second, it lets you call it anywhere on the map instead of just within 4 spaces of a tech priest, which is a really powerful ability. And then third, it only costs 1 cognition point, so the fact that there are troops that, cost, for example, 5 cognition points or 3 cognition points to summon just doesn't matter. You just get to summon your, 5 cognition point costing Robot of Doom anywhere you want on your turn for 1 CP, and you can even do it multiple times in the battle because it has a cooldown of 3. Now, the Engine Seer tree is remarkably underwhelming, so what this does is it lets you cleanse a target of negative effects. There's really only 2 negative effects that I know of in the game. The slowing effect that some immortals do, and then the acid effect that some enemies do, and that's it, and even they're not that common. This ability heals the character for free at the end of the character's turn. This lets you heal anybody on the map for 3 HP, which is honestly fine. This lets you use your Curatio claws more often and makes them more effective. And then finally we have this, which lets you heal everybody, either all tech priests or all troops, for 1 CP once per 3 rounds. So that's the stuff. Now, for the equipment, headgear, I prefer energy armor to physical armor, so we'll put on the secular version of that. For the skirt, it's a little weird. This is 3 HP and 1 meter of movement. This is 2 HP and armor. I'll take the armor. This is a support character. I don't need it to be moving around, getting in range of shooting things. This is actually probably the best equipment the Engine Seer has. Both of these tech trees have pretty crappy equipment, but getting armor off a leg piece is pretty nifty. Then we've got either 4 HP or 3 HP and an energy armor. Easy choice there. And then the worst gloves in the game, 2 HP. That's it. It's like somebody forgot to add another thing to that, so we'll obviously take the crit chance, even though this character does not care about doing damage. As far as the equipment goes, I would love to put on a cognitive canister. The top tier cognitive canister is really strong, but we don't have that yet. So what I'm going to do now is kind of stay on brand. Let's put on a Curatio claw. This is the crappiest one, but it does heal 2 extra. I wouldn't necessarily want to give this character the top tier Curatio claw simply because there would then be a lot of overhealing, and we'll also give it a force field generator so he can shield allies. A temptation is to put on a scanner to scan enemy statistics. I may switch that at some point. For the hand slots, we'll put on the crappiest healing thing, because might as well, and I'll put on a poke stick, though there's a very good chance I'm never going to use it. And finally, for the weapons, we'll put on 1 free weapon so I can just shoot things and get a little bit of extra damage on. And then I'm also going to put on a relatively expensive weapon, this one. This has like a useful side effect in that it destroys energy armor. And for Machine Spirit, it actually destroys energy and physical armor to all enemy units, well, all units including friendlies, in a straight line. Now, the Machine Spirit, you have to shoot it twice to activate, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get that energy and physical armor stripping, but, the hope is there. I'm not really planning to use this very often, but in some tough battles, I may want the energy effect of this. As for the axe, well, we have a lot of augment slots to work with, so I'll stick an axe on. We'll take this axe, I guess. But again, I'm really not planning to use this very much. Now, as far as the mission goes, there are some non-difficult missions I could consider going after. We have the 7th seal now, which is just a single battle. But let's do our first hard mission. There's actually quite a few hard missions I want to do. So the Charnel Pit gives us our best heal stick, and it upgrades our robot. Upon the Threshold gives an extra cognition gauge. Over here, where was I? Oh, over here, the Absolute Power mission, I don't know why I'm looking at that. The Logic of Sacrifice mission, there we go, gives us our top tier cognition stick and also an additional mission slot. So I'm definitely going to want to do all of those missions at some point, but I think what I am most excited about is upgrading my robots, since I'm going to be using these robots now that I have my support unit, which is a troop-oriented unit. So we're going to go ahead and put our tech priests in here, and we're going to get a little crazy. We're going to get 2 of these robots and 2 of these robots. No more Secutors, just the good stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I'll remember to save before I get in here, because this is the first time I am doing a hard mission. And now the time has come to dive in. Okay. Let's see what's happening down here in the Charnel Pit. So we have a mission here, a mission here, and a mission there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time optimizing it because it looks like I'm not going to get away from these glyphs. Let's just go here, get to this one, then we'll swing back and pick up the other 2. I will avoid that extra fight. Oh, a blueprint. Nice. This is it. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay, so this thing is fantastic. So what it does is it gives a troop 100% crit chance. That is a big deal. Giving somebody a 50% crit chance is like, maybe it'll do more damage, maybe it won't. But a 100% crit chance, now you know for a fact it's going to do max damage and pierce all armor. So we're going to actually start having our troops do the big flamethrower shots to wipe out enemies instead of my ranged character. Oh god, I think that glowing one is Blackstone, but I forgot to pull up my glyph guide. Okay, come on. Basic glyph guides, team community. Is it Blackstone? It is Blackstone. Okay, let's just get it without spending too much time investigating all of our options. And time to see what the first fight is all about. Okay, kill all enemies. We have a destroyer, some flayed ones, a death mark, that doesn't matter too much. So 2 immortals and 3 immortals and a destroyer. Hard to say if this is the toughest fight or not. We have a big stack of 3 CPs here, but that's it as far as CPs go. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm not actually sure how this is gonna go down. All right, well, we'll kind of spread out a little bit here. I do want to encourage everyone to go after Magus Minorius, and the fact that my support character has no physical armor is actually a little bit relevant against flayed ones, which do a small amount of physical damage. Can't summon any troops yet, but we'll see if we can pull off a big troop move in this opening battle. Okay, this thing rolled minimum damage, which is great. Europe, I think we're gonna delay. I don't see any point in having you go right now. Okay, shooting for 7 damage, 3 of it blocked. You want to come any closer so that I can flamethrower you better? No? No? Okay. Do you want to come closer? Nobody wants to come closer. All right, everyone's just, hanging back. Okay, so you're up, and I think I'm going to have you go, so that way we can fill up the cognition gauge. I will do this, and we're going to think about how to get a good flamethrower shot with one of our Castellan robots. Well, one character I probably won't be hitting is this Necron Immortal. So, at a minimum, let's go after that one. So we'll take a free shot at it to reveal its stats. Pip. Alright, so physical armor, bit annoying. However, I am going to be able to strip that armor on my second attack. So I'm going to go for it. This will be a little bit underwhelming right here. But then I'll be able to do a machine spirit thing and strip some armor away. We'll see what happens. Let's put that on. This doesn't make any difference because it has physical armor. And should I get this cognition stack? Yeah, I think I will. I could have had a tech priest walk up and get it, but let's just keep things simple and not worry about doing that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, and let's not forget to do this. Okay, thanks. Alright, so we provoke opportunity. And we got a crit. Well, that's nice. So I went through the armor. And, oh boy, I really hope it didn't use up... Oh god, I hope it didn't use up the Canticle. Because that was a physical attack. It said the next physical attack will do the bonus damage. I didn't think about that. I can't believe I actually have never thought about that before. But that is how that works, right? Well, let's see. Okay, that's a very annoying phase shift because I'm not going to be able to get it in my flamethrower now. Yep. The Canticle is gone. Oh, that must be what happened. That one time where I was so confused. Okay, let's reveal everybody's stats. 32, 24. Damn, I really... You know what? Lesson learned. Gotta make sure that when you're using that skill that the initiative order doesn't screw you over by having you do an opportunity attack. This, I guess, is why the energy weapons are a little bit safer. You're not going to do opportunity attacks with energy weapons. Is that a scanner? Oh, shoot. I don't want to actually destroy the scanner before I can get the Blackstone from it. Oh, my lord. Oh, that's an inconvenience. Okay. So, let's just try moving a little bit. See what that does for us. Okay, this is weird, but now I actually can't hit the scanner. And I think this actually, yeah, this does everything I want it to do. Okay, perfect. Alright, now beat stick on this. And who do I want to shoot at? This one's closer to dead, but it does have... Oh, I forgot to make my shot free. Oops. Okay, well, we'll do it next time. But yeah, we'll go for the one that doesn't have energy armor. I'll heal myself. And I guess I'll stick around here. This seems like a fine place to stand. I don't mind these things coming up to me. I might be able to bring down my flamethrower robot and hit some people with it. Okay, minimum damage again. I won't complain. So now you will summon. Oh, this is so beautiful. We'll summon one of our Castellan robots. Where do I summon this robot? Here, just to keep it simple. Yeah, let's just do it here. Then I can hit all the enemies with it. And now... I can have him attack this guy? Does that make any sense? No, it would make more sense to do this one. Because that one is getting more hit. And it's kind of weird when you use that skill because even though I used a ranged attack, it actually does not do AoE. It only does AoE when you actually, you know, like use the weapon itself. With that skill where all troops in range attack target, it only attacks that troop. I'm actually getting a little low on CPs here. So because I have 2 more fights left, I don't want to use my canticles to bring CPs back. I must have not taken all 3 because I didn't have enough room in my gauge for this. Okay, I will do this. I will put a force shield around things, but other than that, I'm going to save my CPs. See, this I don't need, and that I don't need. And I could do this, but we'll pass on it. We'll save the CP there. Alright, so you can do this. Are you hitting that immortal? That's what I am most concerned about. You are. Great. You're not hitting that little flayed one. That's fine. We did max damage against this flayed one, so it died, which is terrific. Now I think I'm going to keep it really simple. We'll just whack that thing. Just to get it out of the system. And then I'm going to go hide in this force shield behind my tech priests and pass. Okay, so we actually could summon one of these. Is that smart? I mean, it's so tempting to get these AoEs off, but I think I'm going to be able to kill things without it. I'd rather have the CPs for actual CP purposes. Alright, you, I think, will need to get rid of that corpse. Like, this is a good thing that the support character is used for, is just getting these corpses off the map. And anybody need any healing? 1. Yeah, that's all we're doing here with that character. That character will often not be doing much. Okay, so thank you for the force shield. New support character. Appreciate it. You are going to delay, because there's a chance that someone's going to move up and you'll be able to walk up and do a flamethrower thing without putting yourself in too much danger. Oh, little guy whacking the big robot. Very fittingly, it did no damage. So you, I mean, okay, I'm gonna shoot like this. Maybe I kill it. I don't remember if I've hit it before. Okay, some more Overwatch. Fine, we'll spend the CPs. It's a little bit spendthrift. I was hoping I could kill it, but it's got 2 HP left. And where are you gonna phase? Up there. Okay, well that's basically irrelevant for a round, so we'll just stay put in this area. I don't think I need to go crazy right now. And with, you know, 2 other fights still to go, I want to make sure I'm not using up CPs left and right. So now we have a free shot. And I want to use it against what? 4 physical armor is a lot. I mean, I can just kill this thing. So that's... Oh, God, I messed up. I used my free shot on my weapon that costs no CPs. Oh, God. All right, well, that was good. Good job, Boris. Okay, well, let's reveal the stats on that Immortal. You know, I do need to get these scanners. It's actually very important to do that, because I want to blow them up for the Necron Awakening, and of course the Blackstone is nice too. Got a nice little cache of CPs there. God, this thing has 30. Oh, God. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is just finish off that death mark just to get it out of the way. Then we're going to walk up here, scan the scanner, and we'll whack it. Get started on that. And I think I'll also just pop that guy off, get the cognition point while it's there. And that's that. All right, you can now... Oh, I forgot that this thing was here. Oh, Lord. That's actually lucky, because these things do 1, 2, or 3 damage, so it's a little lucky that I've actually gotten 2 minimum damage hits in a row. All right, so this is nice. We can clear off that corpse. And also Start this guy burning. I should have whacked this thing before I left. I'll put on the physical armor now. There's a decent chance that this thing's going to shoot at me, and it sucks that I'm going to take I'm going to deal minimum damage for a round, but I think it's worth it to not get this thing so damaged. All right, so now do I get one of these down? Sure. I think it's pretty safe now. We want to put more damage on this immortal. Okay, that does 0 damage thanks to the armor, so I will just shoot at this flayed one. And should I whack it with my axe? Man, maybe I should take the axe that doesn't cost a CP to whack with, because I didn't think that this character would be doing a whole lot of attacking, and yet here we are. We're just in range of things to whack non-stop. Alright, so there's the immortal shooting at my robot. It is going to take damage, which is a shame. But let's see. We can... I don't want to shoot at the scanner because the scanner hasn't been scanned yet. Minimum damage, unfortunately. Oh, right. That's part of the deal. Right, this thing was going to definitely do minimum damage. I'm actually going to go whack the flayed one, and the reason for that is that I want to shoot at this character, this immortal, with my ranged character, with my ranged troop, and I'm not going to be able to do that with my other robot there. Alright, so you need to do what? I want to scan the scanner, I want to whack this immortal and strip away its physical armor. So we'll pop up... Wait a minute, can I somehow maybe shoot at this flayed one? Yeah, let's just go here. Get rid of that flayed one, just so that it's not being a nuisance. Now we can walk up here. Get the only CPs in town. Should I shoot at it? No, I think I want to save my CPs. I don't think the damage is worth 2 cognition points. So I'll whack it. Now, that still needs to be destroyed. And this needs to be scanned and destroyed. So what I'm going to do is go over here and get to work on the scanner, because I really do need to clear off that scanner. And since it's the first mission, it is useful to blow both of these scanners up. Okay, so what happens with this is that I now have a 2/3 chance of finish... Oh no, never mind. I'm guaranteed to finish it off with this shot. Okay, I will not kill that immortal with an opportunity attack, so I'm going to stand next to it so that it triggers the opportunity attack. Unfortunately, this robot that I spent 3 cognition points summoning is useless because it can't shoot here because of the AoE, and it can't shoot here because of AoE. Oops. So we're going to delay so that this tech priest can move. And I just need to make sure I don't kill this immortal. Yeah, I wouldn't kill it if I tried. Do I have DCPs to spare? So it's nice that I stripped away 3 physical armor. We'll stay put. Actually, I'll use my last CP to repair the damage. It's actually kind of an interesting situation because... Oh, you can indeed hurt yourself. Okay. It's an interesting situation because I'm going to be ending this first battle with no CPs. A lot of times when you end a battle, you just pick up all the CPs on the field and you have a bunch of CPs going into the next one. But that is not the case here because there is only 3 CPs on the field and I've already gotten all the CPs from the enemies. Alright, you, I guess, should just finish off that corpse and keep shooting your own robot that you summoned. I cannot... Oh, I can. I can heal it with this thing. Not fully, but it's free this way, so I will go ahead and do that. And that's all you're going to do. Tragically, you're not dead from this opportunity attack, but as long as you shoot me... Oh, you're shooting the person who's outside the force field. Okay, that's great. Okay, so you're going to end the battle with some damage, unfortunately. I'm going to delay because I don't think I need to deal with you. One or two... Okay, so we're fine. If this doesn't kill the Immortal, my Buzzsaw will finish it off. And it's nice that this person did the finishing blow because he gets a CP for killing somebody. So he actually got an extra CP that way. Did I ever finish destroying that scanner? Oh, I did. I shot it with my weapon. Did I finish destroying the other scanner? I did. Okay, this is nice. Scavenge for a blueprint. And, okay, so no blueprints available, and we lost CPs. That's unfortunate. I'm going to take a cut here. Hey, so it's kind of a weird situation. About 4 months passed since I made that previous video. I'm a little disoriented, but it looks like in this situation, we're just going forward and doing 2 more events. Hopefully I haven't gotten so rusty that I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. All right, so this one we know is a -1. It damages. I don't know this other one. What's the one with like the long tube? Oh, that's negative awakening. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take the damage actually because I can potentially heal the damage, but the awakening, you know, it's unlikely that I'm going to have so much awakening bonus that it's going to drop below 0. Right, I definitely want these plans. It's really valuable, actually, because there's one particular item that I'm looking for. And, oh, I guess I forgot I'm not getting those anymore. Okay, interesting. So it must be the case that although there are items I don't have, the game won't give you certain items until you've gotten the prerequisite versions. Very interesting. Okay, well, onwards and upwards then. Gotta try to remember not to take the schematic events anymore. Okay, so this looks like a pretty good one, actually. We do have the Destroyer and 1 Immortal as difficult enemies. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's take this person and think, because the Destroyer can just pretty much march up and start shooting at us. Is there any point in trying to hide from the Destroyer? Maybe. So we'll try to hide everybody from the Destroyer and see what happens. It's possible I could maybe hide them like here. The Destroyer might not be able to reach. Yeah, we'll stick with it like this. We'll see what happens. If I take some damage, it isn't the end of the world. It's just some Blackstone. Okay, so the Destroyer was not able to shoot at me on his first turn. Death. That looks like it might be able to get me. Okay. Yeah, so I'm triggering the Overwatch no matter how much I move. The question is, do I want to delay? And the answer is... I think so. Wait, who is this character? This is... my... Ah, yes, this is my reinforcements character. Right. So this is my support. Does he need to go later? I could have my flamethrower support unit just blast right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So we'll go now. We'll just pop them down. Yeah, let's get the Castellan robot. Should I get the damaged one? Sure, we'll get the damaged one. That way if I heal him, it's not wasting the healing value. I think I will pop this shield, and I'll try to move so that the robot is within the radius of this shield. So I'm gonna just see. I have a feeling the radius isn't enough from this spot. Yeah, it's not enough, so that's okay. We'll go here. We'll spend a cognition point to move here so that the robot's within the shield. I might as well have taken some shots, although I didn't quite move to the right spot. Okay, so from here I can actually shoot with my freebie cannon. Oh, that hits everybody but my support. Great, we'll just do that then. I don't know how much damage I'm doing because their stats aren't revealed. I suppose I will heal myself here. I'm playing a little bit fast and loose with the cognition points. Do I want this? No, because my other character will get a free cognition point. So there's no reason to do this right now. I'll do that next turn. Plus I have 2 things that give cognition points. So yeah, we'll just pass on that and then the turn here. And you are going to delay until after you get a buff. Okay, this should be 1, 2, or 3 damage down from the shield. Not a huge deal. All right, there goes the shield. So my robot's going to take some damage, but I'm hoping it's worth it for how many things I get to splat. This is kind of awkward. I don't think I'm going to be able to include it in the blast radius of my flamethrower. Mainly what we need to get is the Immortal and the Destroyer. So if the flayed ones don't get hit, that's fine. It's not a huge deal. All right, I'm going to go here and pop the shield. Is that including the robot? It's very difficult to tell. I don't think the robot's in the shield. Okay, so what we're gonna do is fill the cognition gauge. I wanna be better safe than sorry about this. We'll go here. Actually, I should maybe start hitting these flayed ones simply because they aren't probably not going to be in the blast of the flamethrower when I fire the robot. Okay, so we'll go here. Everybody's definitely in the shield that way. All right. Hey, maybe this thing will now phase over here. You want to phase over here to... no, you're not phasing anymore. Okay. Oh, right, I shouldn't have moved in melee. I can't fire my guns. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we will whack one. I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a chance if I get a +2 damage bonus that one whack could insta-kill one of these. Yeah, okay. So I get to make up a little bit for my mistake because now we can punch this one away from me. Oh, that's a wall corner? Okay, fine. All right, I think it is worth taking the opportunity attack so that, you know, I can actually shoot my other guns. It does waste a bit of shield. But I get a cognition point, so it's kind of like farming CPs, I guess, with your servitors. All right, who do we want to shoot at? Probably the ones that are in my face are the ones that are most useful to shoot at. So we'll shoot at that one. And it dies. How lovely. All right, now then we can... I guess we could just shoot some other one. Okay. Here, I can't use this at the moment. 5 to 7 HP. I could have used it at the very beginning of my turn if I had thought ahead. That's fine. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pop this so that the flamethrower attack gets a big bonus. And then I'll use this. Oh, wait, I just got a cognition point. There's actually nothing I can... There's no way for me to spend cognition points to be able to use this to gain cognition points. Okay. All right, shooting at the robot is fine. That uses up the rest of the shield, but that's okay. The thing I'm most concerned about is the destroyer shooting at the robot, although I don't believe the destroyer can kill it. Okay, so here, I think it would be helpful to know the stats on the destroyer and the immortal. Yeah, they have a lot of HP, but luckily no physical armor. All right, so we're definitely doing this. I don't have any physical attacks, do I? I do. I have this flamethrower. So I could shoot with the flamethrower myself, and then... it doesn't actually matter, because there's already a blessing active. So I might as well just not worry about using this robot. I might as well just do the attack myself. Yeah, okay, so we're going to make my next attack free. We're going to go over here, getting the two important ones, the Destroyer and the Immortal. Also, it's worth noting that the robot does not get the damage bonus. That skill is for tech priests, not for support units. What's the current damage? 14 to 16, yeah. So we're going to need bonus damage. It's not even quite going to kill them, although the robot should be able to finish them off. Can I get someone else in it? Actually, yes, but that would also kill the robot. And the wall protects that one. Okay, I could try to get fancy with it. We'll step one more step just to see what this does. I might be able to get that flayed one as a little bonus. Yeah, okay, so we'll do this. It's very nice that the Destroyer and the Immortal rolled without physical armor, because that makes us a lot more effective. And so the Destroyer will take a turn and then die. I think... I mean, I could just walk up to the Destroyer and kill it. That would stop it from even having a turn. Yeah, that seems worth it, because we've got extra CPs available. I'm going to shoot this one just to reveal stats. See what's going on with that. 5. Okay. Oh, it's phase shifting. That's fine. All right, we're going to go up here. And yeah, I think it might be worth it just to punch it, not let it shoot at my robot. Because there is one more fight after this. I'll probably be glad that I did that. I could stand next to this Immortal here so that it can't attack on its turn without moving, but I don't do opportunity attacks, so it doesn't really help that much. Yeah, I think we will just do a heal. How much HP are you missing? 4, and you're missing 3. It's a little bit aggressive. Yeah, maybe we'll do just this. All right, because that heals exactly the amount that the robot's missing. Perfect. Okay, that's an efficient use of the heal. I'm not going to be super spendthrift just to heal 3 HP for something that can heal at minimum 8. But I guess we might as well grab a cognition point from here. Okay, so the big variable now is to wait and see what happens if more enemies come out. You probably want to kill the corpse. Am I hitting that one? I'm not quite hitting that one back here, unfortunately. This way... Oh, so I mispositioned. If I had not left a tech priest right here, I could have actually gotten this enemy right there and the 2 enemies that are in front. As it is, we can just get these 2, which is fine. I am okay with killing off the corpse and doing some significant damage to a flayed one. Okay, unfortunately, that was minimum damage on the flayed one, but we'll take it. And do I want to minimize my damage in exchange for armor? Oh, I can actually just punch this thing. All right, we'll just punch it. I might kill it. Okay, unfortunately, I did not do good damage rolls. All right, so there's a flayed one. It's irrelevant. That's all we're getting, another flayed one. Okay, perfect. All right, now I could drop another robot just to take some hits. I think we'll just pass, though. This is fine. Let's see what happens. So these are just mostly annoying. You. All right. There's this enemy over here. It has 5 HP. That would kill it for 3 cognition points. This would kill it for 1 cognition point, though. Okay, so can I get over there? Oh, I actually really can't because there's this blockage here. What is this? Is this a corpse or is that an enemy? What is that? I think that's a corpse. Okay, hang on. Let's punch this corpse because that's a good thing to do anyhow. And now can I walk over here and whack this thing with my attack? Let's make a short move because it is going to get shot at. And then reevaluate after he phases. Okay, he's not actually... Interesting. This will trigger the other opportunity attack. Okay, so that's fine. So this thing rolled max damage. It rolled 3, so it actually did 1 damage to me. That's fine. Now Aren't you going to overwatch me, or what's happening? Weird. Nope. I don't know why it said overwatch on it. Okay, so we'll just do this then to kill it. And one thing I actually need to be doing now is getting these scanners. So, yeah, let's heal up. because there's 2 scanners. I would like to actually, you know, get both of them. All right, I'm actually gonna take this shot. What is this? All troops. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, let's just shoot at this thing. See if I high roll it or not. I got a mid roll, so it's 1 damage away, which means that this weak gun is guaranteed to blow it up. Perfect. Now I could walk up and get these. We'll let my next tech priest do that. So, yeah, we'll just pass here. Oh, restore all HP on tech priests or all HP on troops. Oh, I did not realize. I forgot I had that already. Okay. Cool. So you... Oh, this is nice. I can just barely slice that one to prevent him from taking a turn. High damage roll on this one here. So it'll die to the fire. Which means all that's left is this flayed one, which is great. I can leave that flayed one alive so that I can now have someone go and destroy the scanner. All right, this flayed one has 1 hit point, so we'll punch it. Great. We are going to shoot the corpse. We're going to go over, I guess we'll get these 3 CP. I don't need to get those CPs by walking weird. I'm just going to get them with my special ability that lets me pick up an entire stack from my servo skull. Now let's punch. Oh wait, first let's get CPs from here. With my CP stick, gotta remember to do that. Then we punch. So let's see if we high roll here. We did not. Oh, we did. It just delayed showing the thing. Okay, cool. I actually don't even need 3 CPs. I'm only 2 away from max. All right. Well, I mean, I could just go heal this character, but this character has his own healing, so it's not urgent. I could prevent this death mark from taking a turn, also not urgent, because I have a global heal. All right, we'll just end the turn here, I suppose. All right, so here's the flayed one. We killed both scanners. We, at this point, can just destroy the flayed one. Is there some reason I'm missing? Right, it would be to, like, get a heal. However, by taking it to the next round, we actually increase the awakening level. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is just heal myself. This is basically a free heal because we're about to get 3 CPs for the level being over, or for the fight being over. Now we shoot this, and that should end the round. Oh, right, it doesn't actually kill it. Okay, that's fine. Now we... hold on. This... Oh, the round doesn't end regardless. Because this thing's on fire, but it's not dead yet. Okay, so the only way that the round ends is if I actually kill that one off and also killed this flayed one, because I totally just forgot about this enemy. Okay, so I low rolled here. I needed to do 5 damage to kill it. However, I have a beat stick that deals 3 damage, so that should end the round now. Let's see if we're right about that. Yes, we are. Okay, great. Okay, well, that's about as good as we could hope for here. So we've got full CPs going into the next fight. And I think, you know what, if you're playing on your own, you should just do this fight. The rewards are worth more than the time it takes to fight the battle. But just in the interest of time for this video, because it's, you know, for YouTube, we'll walk around it. And is there something here? There is. Oh, it's all bad. All right, well, we'll do this. That should give me some black stone. And it's just initiative, which is not a big deal. We often want the enemy to go first anyway. So everyone's heal except for like 1 HP missing on that one. I gotta remember to do my global heal before the fight ends. Okay. So now we have maybe the hardest fight. And we can use the actual blessings. So key points of this one. There's a destroyer there, an immortal there, an immortal there. So this one is harder because it has 2 immortals instead of 1. Flayed ones, warriors. Oh man, 3 immortals. So there's an immortal there Immortal down here, and Immortal here. They're all hard to get with a flamethrower, too. We're wide in the open with no cover. Oy, that's a tough one. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just kind of hide everybody back here in the corner. The Necron Destroyers will do what they will. Hopefully the Immortals bunch up enough that it is possible to hit them all with one flamethrower blast. And we're definitely going to use 2 prayers and the actual prayer itself to kill everything. And I think it is important to try to do it with the robot because the robot has a bigger flamethrower, so it has a wider AoE. This increases the likelihood that the robot will actually hit everybody. Oh, what is this Immortal doing? Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's tough now because I might need to settle for the shot I take to only kill one of the Immortals. Because one of them's back here, and the other one is impossible to get in the same arc as this one. That's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Well, not much to really do here. So we'll call in our robot. I guess we'll just kind of stick the robot here. That should be able to get this random Flayed-One, the Destroyer, and the Immortal killed. And then we'll just have to fight the other 2 Immortals fair. I mean, I could wait to try to line up a better shot. However, I think that's probably a mistake. Okay, let's do a force field for everybody here. And I could... Yeah, let's give this troop +2 damage. That seems to make sense. And can I hit somebody with this? It's out of range. Oh, it's not out of range. Is this actually gonna work? Well, that was really stupid because this thing was gonna die anyways, so it was gonna get hit. That was just incredibly dumb. Okay, well, I would like to shoot that corpse, which I guess is maybe not relevant simply because it's probably gonna be easy to kill it with a flamethrower anyways. Well, that's fine. It just takes care of that problem. Everybody's in the force field. Should I shoot somebody with this? That would be shooting my robot, which is a poor idea. I would really want to basically just shoot the Necron Immortal is who I'd want to shoot with this. So we'll go here. I guess we'll do it. I need to get to work on this Necron Immortal. And I'm willing to be spendthrift with my CPs because I still have 2 blessings that give CPs. Okay, so we'll grab a cognition point from there. Attack brace, distant heal, punch, a little heal stick. I mean, sure. So he heals automatically at the end of each round. It would have made more sense actually to heal the other one if I had stood next to him. Okay, I think we're good. You need to delay. And now we begin the party. So you... Well, I guess I want to make sure I don't activate that until after I've used any physical attacks that I plan on using. So do I want to run up to this Immortal somehow? Problem is, this staircase is actually blocked. Unless I punch this flayed one, then I could run around him and get up to the Immortal. Do I want to do that? That seems a bit aggressive. I'm not 100% sure that that's actually worthwhile. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take a bit of a middle ground here. We'll shoot this one with a regular weapon. Let's actually get a couple extra damage on it. The more conservative thing, by the way, is to get the armor rather than the damage, but let's just go hog wild here. We'll take a shot. See what this Necron Immortal's packing. So it's physical armor, so I wouldn't have wanted to go up and attack him with my axe necessarily anyways. There's no way I can possibly... I could actually shoot him from here. Yeah, whatever. Might as well. I really want to just get to work, and every little bit of damage on this Immortal counts. There's a scanner that I want to get at some point. I think it's the only one on the map. We hop back into the force field. Do I make my own force field? I don't know how it works actually with overlapping force fields. but I'll try it. Better safe than sorry. And then what we can do is we can do this now that we've committed to not doing any physical attacks ourselves. And we fill up the cognition gauge. All right, that's it for that turn. You are also going to... this is the same problem where if I shoot, then it uses up the blessing. Okay, so I won't shoot my flamethrower this time. We'll commit to that. I think what I'm going to do is actually give everybody some armor. And I am going to take a shot at that character who, now that I know that they don't have energy armor, I know for sure it's worth shooting at. I want to reveal, this is a little bit wasteful, but I actually want to reveal this one's stats. Because I know for sure that I'm doing this to get +9 damage, and I am also going to use the actual blessing for +9 damage, so that I know for a fact that when the robot fires its flamethrower, the destroyer and the immortal die. So I don't need to reveal their stats. And I guess I might as well heal 4 HP on myself. Okay, and we'll continue getting cognition with our servo skull ability. Nothing else to do. Okay, we'll pass. So now the robot is ready to fire a flamethrower for 32 to 37 damage. Is there a world where I can get more than just these two? It would seem not. So I will just accept that I'm killing 2 of the biggest threats in the fight. You lived? Oh my god. That was a 32 to 37 damage shot. Alright, well, I guess I'm glad that it did it. Okay, so do I just want to go up and go ham with this robot? Sure, let's do it. We're just going to go up here. Oh man, he's not even in a force field. That was an idiotic idea. Well, we'll just whack this Necron warrior. Pop. And turn on some armor because I walked out of the force shield. Okay. I need to make sure I shoot this because it reduces by 2 every... Oh, Track Praetorian. That's annoying. Okay, so that's another non-trivial enemy to deal with, unfortunately. I actually am going to summon another helper here because the AoE energy damage shots are quite useful. They'll help us fight end faster. In fact, it might have been smart to summon 2 of them. Oh, it was 2 damage away from dying. Okay, that's fine. All right, there's 1 force field gone. This is minimum damage because I turned on the armor. One of the consequences of using the armor ability is it makes you do minimum damage for a round. That is fine. Okay, great. All right, so the conservative play here is just to do this to make sure that I get rid of that corpse. However, I actually am motivated to shoot this guy because I really need to get to work on his damage. Problem is, if I hit him, I think it's going to destroy the scanner. With this gun, you can't shoot the space. You can't target a space. You have to target an enemy. Is there a way that I could hit this flayed one? Ah, that's the way to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Oh, I can actually hit the immortal from there. Okay, well, let's see. Does it hit the scanner? It does. That does not hit the scanner, which is good. So we'll just shoot that flayed one. Okay, 6 damage. This thing's pretty close to dead. And I can actually move back into the force field, which I like. So we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, great. Love it. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so first things first. Well, I think I want to use my support character to shoot this thing because it has the less relevant gun. This is... Well, wait, this is the support character. 3 to 4 damage. All right, fine. We're gonna just shoot it. I don't want to mess around. I want to make sure that that is gone. Bang. All right, now we need to kill this immortal who has 5 HP left. This gun will actually just kill it. Let's not mess around. Let's make this thing dead. There's this one weird immortal back here behind a wall. I'm fine with it. Critical is nice. I don't have to shoot at the corpse. I could walk up actually and whack somebody with an axe. I don't really see the point in that though. So we'll just end the turn, I think. Okay, we'll shoot with the flamethrower. Oh, that actually would have burned the corpse alive anyway of that Necron Immortal. This will be minimum damage, unfortunately, but it's still fine. It sets everybody on fire. And that thing is dead. And oh, I can actually punch somebody. Can't hit the warrior because I can't squeeze through the staircase here. Oh, this flayed one's really taking advantage of the minimum damage. It's just hanging on in there. Okay, so we got this Praetorian here. I can't see his stats. But we'll take 2 cognition. And we'll punch it. And do I provoke an opportunity attack to see his stats? Well, let's see if I can... No, it's not going to push him. It isn't, but I'm going to do this anyway. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to push. The angles don't work that way in this game. I will provoke an opportunity because I currently have 4 physical armor because I used one of my prayers for armor. So that's handy here, saving me some health. It gives me an extra cognition point. We'll spend 2 CPs to reveal this guy's stats and do some damage. Okay, so it's mostly physical armor, 10 HP. Not the end of the world. Let's punch that. I do need to get rid of this corpse at some point, actually. And yeah, I'll stand next to it. Why not? It doesn't shoot ranged weapons, so I'm not like blocking any... Oh, what? You can shoot from here? Really? I would have thought that blocked line of sight. Well, that's actually kind of an awkward situation. Gotta address that at some point. Well, let's deal with the threat that is here. I think this shot makes a lot of sense because this character has... the enemy has low physical armor. 3 HP. If I could thread the needle with this flamethrower, I might be able to get rid of this corpse. Yes, perfect. Of course, the main problem is that this thing has physical armor, but I will be lighting it on fire, so there is some merit to doing this, especially because it's free because I have my skill that makes my next weapon shot cost 2 fewer CPs, and maybe I would have gotten a crit. Unfortunately, it was not so lucky. I did 0 damage that time. Let's, whose stats are not revealed? I guess I might as well reveal some stats in the hope that no more enemies come out. Just want to know what's going on here. Okay, so these 2 are on fire. They're actually going to die. I could prevent one from taking a turn, but one of them's a flayed one of them's a Necron warrior, so they are irrelevant. I guess what I'm going to do now that we've discovered that this Necron Immortal from behind here can actually shoot at my robot, I should probably heal this robot. And I also need to take a look at the possibility of shooting at the Necron warrior myself. I mean, if this Immortal can hit me from back there, like, can I also shoot him? It'd be nice to get somebody in there. Okay, do I summon another one of these? I honestly might as well, because... Yeah, I might as well just because I still have both of my CP granting prayers. Critical from the Necron warrior. Well, that is a not irrelevant amount of damage. It burns to death. Flayed one. Rolls middle damage. Burns to death. And then you. Okay, well... The main question is, did I summon this other robot too close to this enemy? I did, unfortunately. Oh, that's tragic. Yeah, so I unfortunately should have probably just delayed my turn because I wasn't able to take any shots. Oh, right, this Praetorian jumped away. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Rolled minimum damage, though, and is down to 1 HP. Okay, can I hit this Immortal back here? Okay, this does 0 damage to everything on my team. So I'm actually just going to do this to clear out both corpses with 1 shot. Ah, but we got a critical. It's still only 1 damage, though, because it was the blast attack. And what you're going to do is you are going to hop over. Oops, that's not right. Hop over here to get this thing scanned. I do want to make sure I destroy it because I'm probably not going to end the battle on this round. So we're going to go to 3. So to make sure that we get only 2 instead of 3, I do need to blow up this scanner. Can I don't have cognition points. Okay, this is, I think, the time to use my blessing. So that way I could maybe hit you. No, okay. I gotta get close. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit frisky here. Let's use the small one, because I have a couple already. And I will shoot at you. Oh, the physical armor is actually really great, because it tears away the armor, which is really useful. And I could heal some distant target. Sure, let's heal you for 3, I guess. And I'm just gonna maybe walk. I'm gonna walk up to this thing and whack it. It has no armor. It will need to provoke an opportunity attack in order to shoot. It'll shoot me. This is the character that has the global heal. So it seems worth it just to stop him from attacking my robots. So is that all that's left here? Oh, there's the scanner. Okay, well, I could have the ranged robots shoot at the scanner now that it has been scanned when they don't have useful things to do with their attack. So we'll use the flamethrower robot to thread the needle in here and attack this character, this immortal corpse that's been sitting there for, I actually don't know how long. It might have been there for a while. Okay, so that's that. You. Well, actually, I want to pile on this Necron Immortal. If I can kill it this turn, it doesn't actually matter if I blow up the scanner. So yeah, why don't we just go up to this thing and have a party? A little bit of a risk that I can't kill it is the problem, because I'm going to have to use my last CP blessing in order to... Oh, come on. There's no place from here where I can shoot it with my gun? That's outrageous. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk up to it like this. And can I push it? Or is this the thing where the angles don't work? It's again the thing where the angles don't work. Alrighty. Well. So the Immortal still has yet to go. I really stripped it of all of its armor. 7 damage. Okay, is this thing going to survive an opportunity attack? 5 to 7. And then that one also does like 6 to 8 or something? Oh, and it has yet to go still? Okay, I'm going to take a little risk. We are going to just... I could... Yeah, I'm going to do this. It's a little weird that I did this. I'm going to pop the Force Shield to not take damage from this opportunity attack. I will step back, shoot it with the gun that I can shoot with. Oh, the reason it's not showing me as being able to hit with this weapon is because I don't have any CPs. Oh, silly me. Okay, so once I fill up the CP bar, I will be able to shoot it with my other gun and kill it off. Right, I can't believe I didn't notice that. All right, so we're fine. And that should end it. And I didn't blow up the scanner, but it doesn't matter because all blowing up the scanner does is lower the awakening level, and we should be done. Why are we not done? What is left here? Oh, there's that Praetorian! Oh my god, I missed the Praetorian! Okay, well... that should be fine. I can't shoot it because it's, you know, it's going to cause an AoE effect. However, I do have one more character, my support character, who... No, my range character, who can punch this thing. Oh, no, it has... Oh, but he does 1 damage with his servo skull. There it is. There it is. There's that bit of damage we needed. Burp. And then he dies. And I messed up a little bit. I could have actually healed myself before I ended it. So I could have not had these extra bits of damage. That is fine. That is fine. That Blackstone's not going to make a difference. We will take some more Blackstone. And it's over. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon for some more Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. And of course, if you want to watch the screen, feel free. So you get a bit more Blackstone back, 18 versus 11, for not having it be damaged. But we're going to get a lot of Blackstone for all these enemies that we killed. Oh, all right. So yeah, main priority now is to figure out where that item is that gives a troop 100% crit chance. I think once I have that, I'm going to feel confident enough to go face the final boss.